got a nice little garden update for you. Sorry it's been a few weeks, but I've been pretty busy with I'm going back to grad school, so all my spare time's doing that or working. But what we're doing now is I just shoveled out 3 of the beds here, and we're gonna redo the garden into a more efficient shape. Anna's stuff's doing pretty good, and we're gonna take out some kale and blanch that today. Her tomatoes, we had a really big dry season, so we're not doing a whole lot, but it's more tomatoes. My container system is doing pretty good. These are trellising beans. They mislabeled the beans for Burpee. Oh, getting a little bit of rain. Feel some sprinkles? Yep. But anyways, these are trellising beans or pole beans, so let's see how those go. The peas are good. These are second planting peas. The tomatoes are doing pretty good. I have to fill this water chamber here. These peppers are doing good. We'll be ready soon for another thing of pesto. We'll have a whole winter's worth of pesto. And yeah, it's overgrown, but the beds aren't doing bad. But like I said, we're going to completely redo this. It's going to be in the shape of like a capital E, and the legs of the E are going to be facing this way, and the long section is going to be here. It's going to be 24 feet long, and then I'm going to redo the bucket system in here, make it a little bit more efficient. But I was having some issues with some blossom end rot down here. I was having some watering issues, but otherwise they're not doing bad. And all of these seeds here, these are from Seeds Now. They're all heirloom seeds. My favorite ones though are those white cherries. Those are really sweet, have a little bit of a different taste. They're mild but sweet, so pretty good. All right, I'm gonna head out to the greenhouse here, and we'll get a look at the greenhouse. So here's the greenhouse. What do you think? You think those peppers are doing good? They were having some more blossom end rot. I think I just planted the peppers too heavy in the containers. But the tomatoes are doing good. The tomatoes are really exploding. This will be our second picking of the tomatoes. How many pounds did we freeze? 8 pounds so far. But to give you an idea, they're not big, but they're perfect for preserving. We have some of these big ones, but these are Johnny's Defiance. If you're wondering, what kind of seed they are. But peppers are doing good, starting to turn. I think I'm going to grow these Olympuses again. I'm not going to grow, like a lot of them have blossom end rot. I'm just going to plant one per container. But I'm also just going to add a lot of calcium. The only calcium I added was some eggshells in the beginning of the year. I don't think it had time to break down. So we're just going to start picking everything out of here. And then we'll be redoing the greenhouse soon. We're going to be using some cattle panels to make the greenhouse 8 feet long. Oh man, look at this bundle of Romas over here. Oh, that's awesome. I had to lower the plastic over there because the damn deer were getting in here and eating it. So, but yep, it's doing good. And like these Romas, these are plum regals, and when they're hanging, look at how big those things are. Giving them a lot of water, they're hanging just fine. These suckers are great. So, all right, let's go out to the beehives and see how let's see how the beehive's doing. Well, the bees are pretty active. Now these are the cornelians. They've been doing really well, and I'll tell you what, I enjoy having the bees in the sun more than in the shade. They seem to be far more active. The hives seem to be a bit healthier. And then this is where I put their feeding stimulant. We kind of got them through the little drought section drought part of the season. But we have 2 full mediums on there. We'll probably get 1 medium of honey for us. And that has top deep has quite a bit of honey in it as well. But I think we're just going to stick with the cornelians from now on. And then everything else is doing okay. Everything was kind of just took a hit from the drought. It was pretty bad. And it's hard because we don't have automatic watering, so we have to come out here and water it ourselves. So it's a bit much, but a little word of advice: whenever you're putting your stuff in, do like what I did with the strawberries. Just do everything in rows instead of staggering it. That way you can just put a water line down and just hook it up and water it. And that's one of the purposes of redoing the garden bed. So that way we can hook up an automatic water and we can water the garden far more efficiently. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and start picking all this produce, and then we'll show you everything that we got.